Good morning. Happy Thursday. Here's a koi-san. Ohayo. So today is more like a business-like, lean startup type of talk. Hope you enjoy. If you're a business owner, that should be fun. It's getting brighter. We are scoping from Manhattan way up west side of New York, and right now it's 6:34 a.m. Sky is getting brighter. Look at this. It's too bright maybe. Today it's more like a HATARAKIGAI. We've been talking about a profession this week. Hope you don't have any stress. Hi, good morning. How's your day today? It's freezing. Manhattan also started to below 40 degree Fahrenheit. Yeah, good morning. We don't, I think only America is not using Celsius. Fahrenheit. Hi. Kon-san, right? It's similar to Koi-san. Good morning. How's in Japan? Kagawa, I guess. Yeah, it's cold, right? Oh, you don't know that. You don't want to know the temperature. Maybe it's like freezing. Canada is freezing. That's why good for snow sports, winter sports. Oh, Japan is like 8:38, right? So we have now it's 13 hours difference. You're ahead because we are having winter time, not summertime anymore. So this week we've been talking about profession. Oh, still red. Profession over here. So everyone has the dream job and profession. I know the Tokyo Olympic is gonna wait. It's 3 more years. Koi-san in the picture looks like same today. Even his face is different every day when we're capturing the camera. It's really interesting. Thanks for all the hearts. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining. Looking up and down today, right? Yeah. Amazingly, he turned into his what he good at into the money energy almost. He's already got over 1,000 super hearts and over 30 new students at the Skillshare. Udemy we haven't announced here yet, so that's why we have only 1 student. I think this is a good number for him. So we talked about and how you can set the price if you started to converting what are you good at into the money energy. So we've been talking about how you can do it like a functional way and a technical way. This is the Excel sheet and a very simple one. And if you're a teacher and you think you can teach at least 1 student, this is the formula. And because your expense is $6,000 a month, then your cost is $20 per class or per student, and you wanted to save the 15% of your income. That's the formula. Then came up the price would be almost $300. Then we talked about if you don't think you can charge $300 of the what do you a skill set or what do you teach, now you need to think about the reducing your fixed expenses, which is living expenses. There's a different way we talked about, and maybe you can increase the more classes you teach or number of the students. This is a simple way to start. Think about how much do you need to charge, and also think about don't give in so much discount, because if you charging only $100 for 25 students a month, I don't think you're gonna live. All the heart is stopped. Everything like, oh, to get so seriously, right? So we have 2 different channels. This is English channel, Snow Sugar Video, and I do Japanese scope. Same thing in Japanese, and Japan time I think 7 or 7:30 a.m. So that means 12 hours, 13 hours apart. Now we are getting into the HATARAKIGAI. When you Google, everybody's talked about IKIGAI, but not so many people talking about HATARAKIGAI. Probably the word itself is a little longer and hard to remember. But HATARAKIGAI is a very important things to think about every day, because after you when you grown up, you have to convert your skill set into the money energy. So easy to say is making money, making profit. If it's company, making profit, not only the making money. Good morning from good morning to Hiroshima. Roland-san, ohayou gozaimasu. Hatarakigai. Now everybody got the heart. Thank you so much. So hatarakigai means reason for working, reason for being at a company. Or if you're working at home, it's started to see the reflection of, okay, that's it. This way? No, that's worse. Okay. Ohayou gozaimasu. Yeah, I know. Reflection is the enemy when we doing scoping or video shooting. Reason for working, ne? Looks like this week is a Lean Startup week. I really admire, into the Lean Startup methodology, and also amoeba management, and established by Japanese company called Kyocera. This is the 12 business management, and this week is 6 pricing. Most of the people don't want to think about, but this is very important, and we've been talked about Starbucks, right? Kyocera. Japanese pronunciation is Kyocera, but over here people can pronounce Kyocera, so they say Kyocera. It's like I think Pikachu is okay. Karaoke, they won't say karaoke, and they always say karaoke. It's like a sake. That's a sake, but can pronounce sake, so they say sake. It's similar, but anyway. This is a pricing structure and pricing. Harikari? What is harikari? That would be, sounds really hard to pronounce. Sounds like a Japanese setting up merukari. Mercari was trying to gain a lot of users over here before they IPO, but there's a little tricky because they're offering free. Now they charge. Okay, after you think about your price, harikari or harakiri, really? Harikari doesn't sound like the same though, right? Yeah, being overseas and sometimes get a lot of like a strange question. You know, it's harder to answer because one of the questions I've been asked is why Japan involved in like World War II. I was like, that's a good question. I don't know. That's right, I am the marketing coach and the growth hacker for Snow Sugar Video, and I help some other people as well. But that's why I came up with the idea in the storytelling video would be the great way to share their brand or services. But it's not only that, because if we using story video for the only branding purpose, may not get a good result. Because most likely mindset of the business owner or leader would be the key to be successful. That's why I'm go over all the component of the Ikigai and HATARAKIGAI. So when you know how much you can charge, or market value or market pricing, now you need to focus on the added value. It's more like a technical, right? So added value is easy. People think about a very different way and difficult way, but it's easy. Like reduce the cost and increase the value, which means last week's topic, maximize revenue and minimize expenses. As a company, this is my previous company. So if we wanted to sell 100 bags a month, then if we reduce significantly of the fixed cost and we can sell, lower cost makes for better value. That is correct. But there's a kind of not a philosophy, the mindset you need to think, because people think about if we say cutting costs or lowering cost, most of the business owners started to think about cutting labor cost or cutting suppliers cost, but that's not a good way to start, because even though you're happy, but someone else is not happy because they don't make enough money. So we have to think about everybody's happy, like customer is happy and you're happy and supplier is happy. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I didn't expect that, but that's really thankful. Right, what low cost is better and what computer, that's why this world is getting changed, because everybody started to using computer, not the paper. and using cloud system to share all the information. And now even, you know, we can hire the Indian engineer, or we can hire a Filipino product manager, so we can hire everyone like globally. That's possible now, but it's 20 years ago or 30 years ago that was not possible. This is an interesting way to increase your added value, because you don't, you know, I don't want business owners to think about cutting labor's costs. That means to reduce the salary of the labor. So instead of doing that, and you can teach or share the information to all the employees, then all the people, you know, maximize hourly efficiency. So that means if you're making 5 pieces for 10 minutes, but increase 6 pieces or 7 pieces for 10 minutes, that kind of mindset or methodology would be helpful for increasing your added value. The famous one is Toyota Just-in system, just in time, and they known as a JIT. This week is, oh yeah, I understand. Thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by. I know Japan is pastime, or, you know, relaxing time. Yeah, that's right. Important human communication, and it, you know, thank you. Understanding each other. So that's why I wanted to use this storytelling video for the more communication, right? Because we started to startup companies started to having people like remotely, and well, communication is the key, because the manufacturer cannot work for remotely because they're the manufacturer. All the labor need to go to factory. But computer world, we can work from home or different country. So if you go to the YouTube and type it in Toyota Just in Time, you can find the video, and it's an interesting video if you're interested. This is a very simple way to describe about Toyota Just in Time. I thought this is interesting graphic. Just in case versus just in time. The reason why I'm laughing is because my previous business, we had just in case inventory, which was 1 year of inventory. Then we waste a lot of money and time. That's why, you know, I don't want everyone to make the same mistake. So push versus pull, that's interesting too. Because if you have a lot of inventory, you need a space. And if you decided to move into the bigger place, that's a bad decision. Hi, Joy-san. Father of Koi, right? Son, right? Handsome looking son, huh? I covered the 6th topic of the 12 management principles. So next week we're gonna start 7. Yeah, like father, handsome father, right? So this is the 4th cycle of HATARAKIGAI we are creating. It's almost ready, almost completed. Nanchatte. Nanchatte was a very trendy word in Japan a couple years ago, or still. This is Koi-san's. The Hanzo is over here. The outside is getting, it's little orange. Here you go. What does it mean, nanchatte? なんちゃって。なんちゃって。How do you pronounce? Yeah, I know that's that's sarcasm. But how are you gonna translate なんちゃって? No English meaning. なんちゃって. That's interesting. Koi is climbing the phone. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. All right. It's like, would it be the similar expression? No, it's like. So today's quote, less is more. What do you think? I was watching some other scope before I started, and she was saying more is better. It's totally opposite. That's very American, you know. The American used to say more is better, bigger is better, size matter, right? That's right. But now it's the world is changing, less is more, and if you started to know less is more, you know what's that mean? What does that mean, right? Because if your mindset is bigger is better, it's getting bigger and bigger. Then maybe next year you say huge is better. Then never ending. So less is more, I think. I hope you have a productive day, but if we're in Japan, and precious dream, and see you tomorrow morning. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate all people join and stay till end. Right, especially the design, less is more, because if you put a lot of stuff in one page. Okay, bye. Pleasure stream. Yep, good day, good night in Japan. Have a productive day in state and Canada. Bye. His ear is shaking. Oh, wow. What is, oh wow, I've never seen that. Is that new? I never seen that, like waving hand. Heart. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. He's popular. He's the one is earning lots of super heart. Thank you, thank you. It's matched to his color. Yay! The outfit. See you tomorrow.